Alright guys, I'm going live here. Give me 1 second. Hopefully you guys had a great trading day. I know that obviously I did. It felt good to kind of get over that hump of $100,000. And just give me a second to set everything up and we'll go ahead and get started. Is my stream working? Yeah, it is okay. Okay. Let me go ahead and get everybody live here. Let's see. Alright guys, welcome on, welcome in. See if I can make this post quick here. Let's see, just quickly scroll down here. Again, hopefully you guys had a great trading day. Hopefully you guys traded well today. Obviously, you know, over the past 4 days or so, I've been trading well as I knew I would once I got past PDT, but getting past PDT is always the hardest point. Alright, posted that. Okay, there's that. Alright. Alright guys, so congrats on the past 3 weeks, 100K, awesome. I'm letting Robinhood Fund settle. Let me go ahead and go live on Instagram now. Alright guys, good to have you guys on, good to have you guys in. Welcome in Instagram Live. Welcome into another day here at NoMacroTrading.com. So yeah guys, today is the day that I hit 100K. Do you reinvest your profits? Do you take some out? How many day trades do you usually do? Okay, so I know I'm going to get a lot of questions because yes, I made a lot of money over the past couple of days, but I'm the same person I was from the very beginning. And when I turned 1,000 into 2,000, it was just as cool as turning 50 into 100,000 because it's the percentage that matters. I know I'm gonna get a lot of people on here. Oh my gosh, congrats, you made $100,000. Well, it's not about the money; it's about the percentage. It's always obviously, when you get to a point in your life, it's nice to have $100,000. Well, I'm fortunate enough to be beyond that, but it's still nice to obviously do it. But it makes me feel better to try and motivate you guys, to teach you guys my strategies, and learn from me, and prove to you guys that I am credible. I am someone that you should trust. I am someone that you should learn from. And there's no other way. I don't think somebody today was like, there's this person on YouTube, and I was like, okay, do they show all their trades? Do they show any of their trades, or are they just sitting there talking about what looks good and the charts and stuff like that, and it's fun to listen to, and it's a marketing deal, right? I don't really do any marketing. I've tried to do a couple of paid advertisements. That's about it. But I don't really do a whole lot of marketing. I literally just grow all organically thanks to you guys. Word of mouth is pretty much everything for me. So yeah, guys. So we are now closing in right now on $101,000 on this account now, and we did $20,000. But it all started with $1,000, guys. That's all it started with. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing, I'm not some robot. I went through some down days. A lot of you guys who started with me know that. I went through a lot of down days. I went through I've went through already 3 or 4 offerings that I've gotten stuck into along with this challenge. At the end of the day, guys, and I know I got a lot of people live because I reached my first goal. My second goal is 1 million, and hopefully I can do that here. It would be nice to do it within the next, I don't know, 5 months or so. That'd be nice to do. But I want you guys to know something, okay? And the biggest thing I want to say quick is, you can't do this. You cannot trade. You cannot be consistent over a 65-day period and start with $1,000 and start with making $100. Here, actually, if you guys want to look here, here is my website, and it's every day is all tracked. Every month is all tracked. I was making $36 the first day, okay, losing $165 a second, and now I'm down to I think $900 right here, and I'm like, okay, this is not easy, guys. The fourth day, I did $768, and I finally came back. Okay, that was a huge green day there, and then so on and so forth. So yeah, you can see, 366, 246, 110, and I had 4 red days in a row to bring it all the way back. Okay, 104, 201. So it all started with $36, $66 loser, $123 winner, $86 loser. It starts somewhere, $35 winner, and then you can see as I'm growing the account, I'm slowly making progress, okay? $2,300 winner, $1,000 winner, $5,000 winner, $2,000 winner, and here we go. Here's where we start ramping it up. Once I got past PDT, it really started ramping it up. So $8,000, $23,000. And over the past, what is it? Let's see. Journal view or reports in view. Let's see if that works. Okay, so over the past, that's not what I wanted. Let's try the detailed thing again. I don't know where it is exactly. Reports view, maybe? No. Journal view. Alright, I don't know why it's not coming up. Of course, now it's not loading. But anyways, over the past 4 days or so, I've probably done about $70,000, I think, over the past 4 days. Over the past 5 days. Let's see. Let's go back and look here. So I have it all tracked. I have it all on here. So I always mark it in here. Let's see. Day 62. No, we don't want that. We want to go 5 days back. So let's go to day 60 here. Day 60, where are you? Okay. So day 60, we were at $22,000, just under PDT. And 5 days later, we're at $100,000. The power of day trading, guys, is truly incredible. But I'm here to show you guys that, you know, it's not anything crazy. You know, like, I had to go through PDT. I had to make 3 day trades a week. I had to overnight a lot of stocks to get away from PDT. That's the hardest part of the challenge, is starting with $1,000 and then going to $25,000. Okay, but at the same time, you flip it and you can say, well, it's hard enough to do that alone with $1,000, okay, and 25. But some of you guys struggle more with PDT. Once you get above 25, then you don't have the discipline to keep on making disciplined trades and not overtrade and click 20 buttons a day, right? That's really the key, is not overtrading, sizing in properly, and making sure all your losses are controlled risk reward, okay? But forget everything I just said, and I want you guys to listen for the next 1 minute and 1 minute. That's all I ask for, okay? I don't make life-changing money without having knowledge, without having emotional and psychological capabilities that I've studied for, without and the biggest thing, correct processes, okay? Correct strategies, things that I know work over time and time and time again. You put it, let's say percentages, you put your money into a system, right, some computer, and you let it rot away, okay? But that system is me. I'm the computer, and I've proven time and time again over my career that these strategies work, okay? I can't stress it enough. If 108 people on here do not have a correct process, a correct strategy, you will not make any money. You will not be successful, okay? Like anything in life, guys, in order to have successes in life, whether you're a video gamer, whether you're a marketer, whether you're a car salesman, whether you're selling clothing, anything, okay? It all comes down to a correct process, a correct strategy, something that works, okay? And in business, I have learned from so many people. And the thing is, the reason I think why I've created my successes, the biggest thing is, I continuously want to learn. I used to start learning for people that was making $200,000, $300,000 a year. Then I started learning from $1 million. Now I'm learning for people who make $20, $30, $50 million a year, because I want to get myself to that point. I have invested in myself over the years, and no, it didn't come easy. I know a lot of you guys are on here, you might not know my story, but when I first started, I was in college trading, and I blew up, a couple sure trader accounts, and in total, I probably lost about $8,000 to $10,000, and I literally was back against the wall. I almost quit, and I told actually everyone that I was done trading, and I came back one last time, and I had that like weird feeling where I told everybody that I was doing something, but I was still kind of like secretly trading, not really, but I was like, you know what, that's it, I'm gonna put my money where I feel comfortable, and I'm not gonna let things, and I'm not and I'm not gonna trade like I feel forced. I'm just gonna trade where I feel comfortable. And when I started getting to that mindset of trading where I feel comfortable instead of trading where I feel forced, that changed everything for me. And now I've done roughly about $2.65 million trading in the past 2 years or so, trading time at least. And in 2018, I did 1K into just over $1.7 million trading. Last year, I took a lot of vacation. I was out for a lot of doctor's appointments, so I didn't really do a big trade year that last year. But I was like, you know what? I'm getting back on the high horse. I've had enough of that. I'm not going to trade like that anymore. And so far, we've already done, I think, like $60,000 in the month of February, which is awesome. But it all comes down to having a correct process, guys. Having a correct process is everything. And here's what I'm going to do for you guys, okay? I know you guys have heard about this. Some of you guys have, some of you guys haven't, okay? I am teaching you guys all my processes, every single strategy that I've learned. my best strategy for people who trade 9 to 5 is the overnight ideas strategy, okay? You buy at the close, you sell at the open, okay? That's my best strategy for people who work 9 to 5. And that's how I've made a lot of my money, especially from the first 1,000 to 25,000, is these overnights, guys. Even just a couple days ago, I think I made like $15,000 on an overnight. That's how trading can work. So don't think that if you have a 9 to 5, you can't learn from this guide, okay? You can learn a ton from this guide. And honestly, even if you work 9 to 5, so be it. But I am a firm believer. I remember trading in college, and I was in class trading. I was trading and making money. But eventually, I got to a point where things were going so well that I actually took some time, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this on my own. I dropped out of college about a year before I actually was gonna graduate, and I never looked back. But again, learning from someone who has a successful strategy is everything. You know what I mean? Like, throughout my career, I've created my successes learning from other people, okay? And I couldn't have done it without learning from a broad perspective of people, seeing them fail, learning from their mistakes and not learning from my own, That's the biggest thing, is this speeds up your learning curve, guys. At least it did for me, learning from all of my mistakes, learning from everything that I've done, and it's all on this guide. And I'm actually doing 25% off sale for this guide. For me hitting $100,000 today, I'm giving you guys a 25% off sale. So click. It's in the top chat. I posted it right there. I'm giving that sale to you guys because I not only did I hit $100,000, so it's like an incentive for me to give back. But at the end of the day, I feel like I'm trying to help you, as many of you guys as I can. And Patrick Doyle, this isn't an advertisement. You can take it what you will, okay? You can take it as an advertisement, whatever. I'm simply showing you guys how I created my successes. And, I've probably invested $4,000 to $6,000 in myself over the years, between buying video series guides and from other traders, and buying chat rooms and things like that. I'm just simply telling you guys what has worked for me, But at the end of the day, it's all about learning from someone who has done this. And I've already turned $1,000 to $100,000 fully verified. I've been on here every single day to show you guys exactly what I've done. Here's my account. And I'm going to go over all my trades as well today, guys. So I'm going to go over all my trades, and I'll be answering questions at the end as well. So it's 25% off. So it's I know it's expensive, okay? Fake, yeah, okay. I can't tell you how many times I get that, but those of you guys who have been with me long enough to know, at the end of the day, you're gonna have to, learn on your own. And at the end of the day, you're gonna have to make your decision. You always have to make judgment on your own, okay? But at the end of the day, I started this account challenge from 1,000 from the very beginning. It's all documented on YouTube. You can go back and look at all the YouTube videos that I've made. I also post on my Instagram every single day's trades and P&Ls, and it's fully verified on my website as well. But anyways, I'm not gonna really explain myself too much, but at the end of the day, guys, I realize that it's a lot of money, but you have to think of it like this, okay? When you're going to college, you pay your teachers, right, to teach you history, math, science, reading, all that stuff, right? And on top of that, you probably don't even use any of that. Like, you probably only use like 5% of that today, okay? And it can cost 10, 20, 30, $100,000, $200,000 for your bachelor's degree. You know what I mean? Talking about, and so basically this is me as a teacher teaching you tuition, right? And, at the end of the day, this doesn't have debt coming with it, guys. This doesn't leave you in student debt. This doesn't leave you in a hole of $40,000 or $60,000 or $100,000 at the end of the day, guys. This literally gives you guys everything that I've learned. It took me over a year and a half to make this guide, and I'm doing it 25% off today for $1,462.99, okay? That's literally, I've turned $1,000 into $100,000 using my strategies, guys. Now, no one's ever going to trade the same as me. Let's get that clear. No one's ever going to trade the same. But learning from me, learning from my strategies can help you so much. It's just putting bits and pieces into your own strategies that you already have and starting to learn from each and every piece that I taught. It's such a big thing, okay? And at the end of the day, guys, you know, you have to, you know, be willing to maybe take that next step in your life. Ask yourself, are you willing to take that next chapter, that next step in life to create your successes? Do you want to turn, you know, $1,000 into, you know, $100,000 in 65 business days? You know, I'm here to show you that that is possible. You know, I'm not like BSing you anymore. You know, this has been done in 65 days, and that's that. And, you know, like I say, tuition can leave you in student debt. This is not $100,000, $200,000 in student loans. This is literally just under, you know, $1,500, and I'm doing it 25% off, but it's today only. So if you guys have, yeah, Freddie Doe, I have scanners running 24/7. If you got, and those of you guys on Instagram Live can see it. Well, actually, I can show you guys my scanner on YouTube here. It's right here. That's my scanner. That's what I use every day. And this says, stay patient. You only need 3 or 4 A+ setups a day. So stay patient. And it says, you got it. So I look at that sign every single day to remind myself to not overtrade. But guys, at the end of the day, let me go ahead and go over some of my trades. But again, if you don't have a successful process or you don't have something that works, you might as well start learning from people that are doing something right, or else it's going to be extremely hard for you to figure it out on your own. And it's only going to be a longer time horizon and a harder path to take if you don't have anyone who's done it before to learn from, you know. And I realize that it's a lot of money, but again, the last thing I will say is that when you click that button, the biggest thing why I charge is not only does it show me that you're not BSing around, but it shows yourself that you've had enough, you know. You clicking that button is like, all right, these losses have compiled up for too much. I can't do this anymore, you know. I can't keep losing like this. This is now or never, you know. Do I want to, you know, try and go on, do I want to try and be able to, you know, go on some nice dinners? Do I want to try and be able to go on some nice trips? Do I want to have nice vacations? Do I want to enjoy the freedom of life? At the end of the day, guys, I'll be the first one to tell you, money doesn't buy you happiness, but without money, you can't buy anything at all, okay? Like, I mean, how does that sound? Money doesn't buy you happiness, but without money, you can't buy anything at all. So, you know, you can choose to pick whichever one you want. But at the end of the day, you know, that is what it is. And I just wanted to go ahead and go over the 25% off with you guys. Anyways, I don't want to keep ranting about it, but hopefully, you know, I've already had a lot of people say that the guide has helped them tremendously. And I hope that, you know, it really does. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns about it, reach out to me. And that's about all I have to say about that. So I'll put that link one more time in the top chat if you guys are interested. Yeah, and again, so I mean, if you're gonna sit there and tell yourself that, you know, clicking that button can't be done yet, then that's okay. But then you're telling yourself that you don't want to commit to you're not all in yet. You're not committing yourself. You're not mentally committing yourself to trading. You're just kind of half in, half out. But once you commit by pressing something like that and wanting this bad enough, you know, that's where you can you know, start to notice up here that you're actually all in. I can't tell you how many messages I get every single day. I want to make the money you do. I want to be you. I want to do what you do. And then the next couple of days, they're gone and I never hear from them again. Well, this shows me that you guys aren't BSing around. And my video series guide students also get front row seats to all of my DMs. So I answer you guys within 5-10 minutes. And I work with you guys as well to try and create, you know, some kind of process as well as learning from that guide. But I'm also willing to, you know, help you guys on the side as well if you guys reach out to me as well. So let's go ahead and go over today's trading day, okay? Let's see here. Okay. But anyways, guys, so I don't know. Okay, so today's trading. So IBIO, guys. Oh, and I actually made. What did I do today? I did. I think I did like $12,000 in my inherited IRA and IBIO as well. I actually had a better entry on my inherited IRA. Here's my first entries. So here's another one down here. I think my first entry, my first entry was 137 on IBIO. Okay. Then I'll walk you through my process on this, guys. Okay. So IBIO, I was in. I had a starter here. I've been watching this for the past 3 days. Same concept as AHPI, which I think I made like 30,000 on yesterday on both accounts. But so you can see here, 1 red day, 2 red day. It's a coronavirus name as well. And I saw this wash out really strong. I was looking for a washout today, extremely strong on a 3rd red day. So we had a descending triangle, and then we had this huge volume candlestick that came in, okay? This huge volume stick that came in was massive, okay? I took my first, I think, 1,000 shares down there at 137 roughly, or 136.99. And then I started adding as we were confirming that this was the bottom right here, because I didn't want to get dumped on and get caught in a hold. So I started confirming that, you know, this was actually holding, and I started adding, and I added here, and I added here. And then I saw all this price action, and it was convincing me that we were actually going to hold this level, and this is the risk-off level now, okay? So now I'm risking off roughly this area, not much risk and a lot of high reward here because there's a lot of short stuck in this, and this is a strategy that, you know, I've used for years, and it's worked time and time again. 500 shares, 500 shares, 1,000 shares, 2,000 shares, 1,000 shares, 4,000 shares, and 2,000 shares more, okay? You can see me adding as we're confirming trend, as we are showing strength, and as we are showing this area hold up and this be the bottom on these huge red candlesticks, okay? I add into. And I made, what did I make on this one? I made $6,800, and I sold way too soon. I had a potential to make like $13,000, $14,000 on just this name alone. I started selling out 5,000 shares at 191, and my last sales were 203 for 3,000 shares right here. Before we literally ran all the way up to 240, guys. That was an insane move right there. You know, that's just the name of the game right there. That's, you know, that's trading. You're not going to catch every single dollar of the move, but you could see here just by looking at my entries, I was adding throughout the confirmation. I wasn't just taking everything at once. I was letting everybody tell me what the chart was doing. Everybody was telling me in here and in here what the chart was doing. This thing was confirming. We started to get above VWAP. And my last ads were on this dip right here, and then this thing started to take off. I scaled off half my size in this first pop, and then the other half in this second pop. And little did I know, this thing had a lot more juice left in it. I could have made, you know, almost double what I made if I would have held on. But that's trading, okay? That is trading. So 3 red days, the 3rd red day looking for a washout. I got the washout, just like AHPI yesterday, guys. Oops. AHPI yesterday, you know, I got the washout on the 3rd red day, coronavirus name, adding into the red, selling into the green, adding, selling into the red, and missed this move right here, but I still made $13,000, I think, or like $11,000 on that name. Okay, and then here's the 3rd red day right here. 1, 2, and this was a red day until we went red-green. Okay, same kind of concept, okay? What's another big trade we had today? TRNX, guys, was another big trade we had today. So I actually wasn't convinced in the very beginning, and this is why I love day trading so much, is because I wasn't convinced in the very beginning here that we were going to show strength. So I actually started adding down here, and then we moved up, and I was adding for an overnight position, and I had the right mindset. You know, I know the kind of market we've been in. We've been in a market where these pennies under 20 cents have been running. We had good news on this $8 million ATM funding news. We also have been absolutely crushed on this news. We're bouncing off 52-week lows in that price range with good news. Had huge volume. That has been the trend lately, so I liked what I saw. But I lost a little bit in the beginning. Not much because I can day trade, so I got in and got out roughly right here. But I got in here, got out there, got in here, and I think I got out one more time. Online, I'm in Pacific time zone. And then once it started confirming, guys, once it started confirming, I started adding. And again, I'm adding here, we're confirming, I'm adding here, I'm confirming. And once I got this pop up here, I started taking a lot of these dips. And then I added my last shares at 28,774. And I was like, all right, my mindset here is I wanted to see 100% on this stock because of how hot the market's been. And that was my goals. And I was going to potentially hold it overnight. I sold everything off into this last push here at 15,000 shares at 35, and the last 52,000 shares at 35.9. Okay, for about a $5,800 gain. Okay, so that was an awesome move here. I'm actually watching this one for tomorrow for a gap up. I think potentially this could have a gap up tomorrow. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if it does because of how hot the market is. I also played IBIO again in my inherited IRA and made another, like, I think $12,000 in this. I think I got in at like 144 and then got out, or 153, and I got out at like 203 or something like that for a solid gain there. HTBX, I got lucky with news. I was seeing BIOC and I saw BIOC and IBIO going red-green, all coronavirus names that were selling off and then finally, you know, coming back on. Going red-green through high a day. And I was like, all right, I'm going to start adding here on this dip. And I started adding through here, here, and here. And I actually took a good amount of size. I think I had 50,000 shares. And I only took a little piece. I was like, what the hell? Boom, boom, volume. And I knew what the news was when it got through 58 cents. But once we got through 58 cents, I was like, you know what? I'm up $5,000 on this name. I could have made probably $15,000 to $20,000 if I would have held, maybe a little bit more. But with where I was at with the day, I hit $100,000. I didn't want to be stressed out, and I was pretty much done for the day at that point mentally. I was like, all right, I'm done. You know, I can get back in if I want, but I'm not gonna risk anything. So I sold out pretty much immediately when we got up there. We ran all the way up to almost 90 cents, guys. That was another trade of the day there. GOVX, I took a loser on. OPK, small winner because of that news. OPK was actually one that I actually like it going into tomorrow. I saw some news somewhere in a chat room or somewhere where they said that, and this is a credible, I've been following this person for years and years and years, and this person's been around, for years and years and years. They're always credible. They said the government had picked them as one of the options to, I think, pick like a coronavirus vaccine or something like that. So they're at the White House applying and trying to see if they have what it takes to be approved, because the government just got approved $7 billion. So if any kind of news comes out with OPK that they give them like $500 million or $250 million or anything talking about coronavirus, that thing is going to move up big time. But I got in early at 157 and I got out 166, 170. Serious liquidity, guys. This thing has some massive, massive liquidity. I could have gotten filled here, you know, if I had the share size, probably $1 million without any problems under 158. So good liquidity there. And yeah, keep an eye on TRNX gapping up tomorrow. That's kind of my main watch for the gappers. And then other than that, what else? I'm looking through my phone now. Oh, APOP. APOP was a momentum strategy. This was a gap and go strategy. I try and play multiple strategies. I kind of fat fingered this one, APOP here. So I'd seen MITO and I knew we were in a hotter market, and I was like, all right, I want a dip and I'm going to take some of the dip. So I took 3,000 shares down here with a 256 average, and I sold out 316, 320, and I meant to sell 1,000 or 500 shares right there, but I sold everything else right there at 332, and I was that close away from selling it. I could have sold it the next like minute at 338, would have been a bigger gain. Smaller size though, I'm not convinced a whole lot on that one, and so that's why I had smaller size. GLBS, I missed out big time on. I got long. Look at this, 13,000 shares, $8,000 worth down here on the rock bottom. This thing ran to $1.25 today, right? let's see, $1.22 today. Okay, that could have been a 100% gainer, or just under 100% gainer. Okay, I got out on that pop right there because I was like, that's good enough for me. And we came back down, but then we kept going, and that's the reality of it. I'm gonna miss out on some plays. I've showed you guys time and time again already. I missed out on a lot of things today, but I'm still up $20,000 because I took the meat of the move. Okay, at the end of the day, I took the meat of the move, and that's what matters, taking the meat of the move. What else did I do today? I think I made a little bit of money on a CTRM. Where's CTRM? Yeah. Let's go ahead and go over CTRM. CTRM, guys. So I actually took 2,000 shares in here and sold off 2,000 up there, 243, looking for that pop, that last short squeeze. In a hot market with the stock being up that much, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna risk $2 a share here. The level 2 and the time and sales and the bids were looking good. And I went long there and got out perfectly at 246 and 242, 244, 242. I nibbled a little 2,000 shares there, took a smaller loss right there, and then my last decent size, my bigger ad was actually on this dip, 5,000 shares, expecting some shorts to cover. And yeah, and I got it to there. So I would have never found a lot of these names. You know, I found HTBX off the scanner. I found CTRM off the scanner. Literally, I find all my stocks off the scanner, whether it be off the gap scans or whether it be, you know, on the alerts between the low flow dip buy, the momentum, the washout long, and things like that. But I can the scanner was right in front of me. I'll show you one more time there. That's my scanner right there. I'll have it on audio, so I don't need to look at it. It just spits out the ticker name. And that is that for that. So I got out a nice little gain there, just for like a shorts to cover. GOVX was a loser. TTTO, let's pull that one up. TTTO, guys, got long 74.98, and then I don't even think I sold. I think I added and I took a loss on it. I thought it was a CV name. I saw some news on it, but overall, you know, that's the name of the game. Sorry about that on Instagram Live. And that's basically it today, guys. You know, that's my trades for the day. You know, if you guys are interested on how my strategy is aligned with all my trades today and during this challenge, I'm not going to say much more. I'm going to do 25% off today only. Literally just today only for that sale. It's right here. I pushed that link in the top chat. It's also a link in the description below. You can check that out. It says my course that teaches you my processes. So usually it's just under $2,000, but right now we're under $1,500 for just today. Just because I hit $100,000, I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of motivation. Yeah, Casey, right? It's good until 12 tonight. 12 Eastern Standard Time. It's good till, and then I will be taking it off. So those of you guys interested in my guide that helped me, that's basically going over all my strategies, has helped me turn 1,000 to 100,000 so far. Yes, you get the scanner forever as long as you have Tradia subscription. That's the only reoccurring payment. The scanner itself is a one-time payment. But yeah, the guide is a one-time payment as well. Once you have it, you'll have it forever. Okay, and so you can have that. Check that out. Feel free. I don't really want to go over anything more. You guys have any questions about the guide or anything? I can answer a couple questions before I go. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm always rubbing my face. It's one of my weaknesses. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm always rubbing my face, man. I don't know what it is. I really don't. But I'm literally, I look back at my streams and I'm just like, and it's just like I'm just rubbing my face. I don't know why I'm doing that. So, if you guys are interested in the guide, feel free to DM me on Discord. Click the link in the description below if you're interested in my free chat room. Click that link in the description below. Check that out. Click the link in the description below to check my free chat room out. Thanks, Koei. Appreciate it. I use Thinkorswim. Well, if you want to be exactly the tools that I have a scanner which is on the website, and you can look at the products and go to here, click scanners. Okay. You have to have, so all-in-one is exactly what I use here, and then I have the large all-in-one for the option scanner as well. And then you have to have trade ideas as well. Trade ideas is in the room. You're gonna have to click my link. You're gonna have to put in a little work. Go into Discord, click trade ideas. It's at the top of the tab. Click that link. Okay. Sign up for trade ideas, and then once you sign up for trade ideas, this is a one-time payment right here. Garrett Keener, you've been following me for 3 years, man. You saw me back at the Ascend days. Awesome, man. I love when the OGs come back. I love when the OGs come back. That's good to see you, man. Hopefully you've been doing well. I hope that your trading career has been taking off over the years. If you have any questions about the guide, please feel free to DM me, though. I really want you. I think, it's crucial. So, yeah. Sorry, Cam, can you just review what else do you need besides the course? So the course is essential, and then if you want the scanner as well is up there, and if you're in the chat room, click the Trade Ideas tab at the very top, and it'll walk you through the steps to get that. Been following you for 3 years. Absolutely impressive. That's so cool, man. Hopefully, Garrett, you've been doing well. Hopefully, your trading's been doing well. Hopefully, at the end of the day, guys, I do YouTube for free. My chat room's free. I come on for these daily lesson recaps for free. Okay, hopefully you're getting a lot out of this, because I could just be sitting behind a screen and doing this all on my own. But I decided, when I did my second challenge, I was like, you know what? I really want to give back, and I think that, by me giving out a free chat room, free YouTube daily lesson recaps, the mods help for free, some of them have over 30 years of trading experience. At the end of the day, guys, I'm hoping that you're getting a lot out of all this free content, and there's a reason why I have a paid guide, because it gives you all of my strategies, literally, that have created my successes. And the biggest thing, it tells yourself that you're not BSing around anymore. You're ready to try and hit the next chapter of your life. And by spending that kind of money, it shows you that you're not messing around. There is no more BS. It's all right in front of you. You spending that money is like, all right, I'm committed to this. I'm committed to this guide. I'm committed to my learnings, my teachings. And yeah, exactly. When you hit 2K, you better be serious. Exactly. And that's the point. You better be serious when you're clicking that. And that's exactly why I respond to all my students that are the video series guide students, because I know you guys aren't BSing around. I get all kinds of messages. Hey, what do you think of this stock? Hey, what do you think of that stock? Hey, do you think this is going to go up or down? Hey, this, that, and the other thing. And, I'm going to be really honest. I don't have time to answer those questions. But if you're a video series guide student, I tend to, actually answer those questions, because I already know that you're the one that have showed me that you're not here just trying to half-ass it. You're here trying to do this full-time. You're not messing around. And you're here convincing me, by showing me that you do it, you get more attention out of me every single day. Because you're showing me that you want this for yourself. Even people who reach out to me on Discord, they know that they see me and they're like, okay, as soon as you reach out to me on Discord, I already know the first thing is you're already showing me you're dedicated more than most, okay? Because you're actually reaching out to me, okay? If I respond, I don't know. Depends on if you're a video series guide student or not. I try and respond to everyone, but the reality is I have so many DMs, that I get every single day. It's extremely hard to respond to that. And yeah, if you buy the guide, it's a possibility that you still can't make any money when you buy the guide and after you're done Washington. I'm not going to say it's not a possibility. You know, not everybody is going to ever trade exactly like me, but what I'm hoping and what I've seen that has worked for a lot of people in their life is, you know, everybody knows having a mentor, someone who has done something and done it well, and then decides to teach it, is the best person to learn from that you could ever ask. If someone goes out and does $10 million in real estate, $20 million in real estate, $30 million in real estate, I'm going to learn from them because they've already shown to me, without BSing around, that they can actually do it, you know? The money throws away all the BS, all the words, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I want to do what you do, I want to be you. The money throws away all the BS, and it's just proof. It's straight up, no words, no lies, no truth, no anything. It's just, I want this for my life, I want to change right now, and this is what I'm going to do to show myself, to show you, Cam, to show everyone around me that I'm taking this seriously. I'm done, you know, messing around. Is basically what it says, okay? All right, guys, that's really all I can say about today. Again, you know, little round of applause. We hit $100,000. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm hoping that the biggest thing is not for the money from me. It's now just motivating you guys. And yes, you can rewatch the guide multiple times, over and over and over. It's a one-time payment. That's it. It's 25% off until the end of tonight. I'll post that link one more time. And yeah, it is, man. It is. Look, yeah, it's very sunny out. I'm gonna probably go on a run, maybe go golf or something. Alrighty, guys, that's really all I had today. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon to alert you if I make new videos. I hope that you got something out of today's stream. I really do. And I hope that, you know, we continue to you know, I'm hoping that I get more and more students to show their successes along the way. You know, so yeah. All right, guys. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon to alert if I make new videos. Cheers, team, and go Hawks. Don't worry, it's recorded, okay, Brandon? It's recorded, Brandon. You're good. You can see it in another hour or two when it uploads. Cheers, team, and go Hawks. Also, yeah. Also, the link. If you make it to the end of this video, actually, I want you to type 123. 123. Because, again, I'm always interested in people that are dedicated and motivated. If you make it to the end of this video, okay, in the comment section, if you're already on here, don't type it. Don't type it. But if you're already on here, when it uploads and you see the end of the video, type 123. Okay? Those people are the ones that are dedicated, and I'm gonna reach out to them potentially. All right, cheers, team, and go Hawks.